Alrighty then, so what's up everybody, Yugioh for you, and we're here with the stock market watch thingy. I always purchase it because of awesomeness. So Mikey couldn't do it today. This is like I said, but he asked me to do it yesterday. I tried recording yesterday, actually I did, but ended up not having my mic record my audio, which was very unfortunate, very stupid. Have to re-record it, but wasn't too bad because a couple of reprints have popped up that could make you drop some price that I'm going to make note of in this video. So let's go ahead and breeze on through this with the start of the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, which you can get for around 40 bucks for the lowest price. So there you go. If you're looking for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, get around 40 bucks. That's the lowest you're going to get. You have one for $10, but $32 in terms of shipping, so a little more expensive. It's around the same price, but still, don't let this stuff fool you. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon also plan to get a reprint in the Battles of Legends set coming out July 7th. So if you are not in a serious dire need of a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon as of right now, I would suggest personally waiting until that set drops in July and then picking one up then, because the prices will definitely drop whenever that set comes out. So basically, only condition is to pick one up now. If you're going to a regionals or a YCS or something and you need one right now. But I would just maybe try to borrow from a friend and just wait till July personally, because there's really no point buying right now. It's just getting the reprint. Cyberframe Lord Omega, you can buy one about $50 no, roughly about 50 to 55 bucks for the lowest of a Cyberframe Lord Omega. So a very, very good level 8 synchro card. No reprint confirmed yet for the Lord of the Omegas. So anybody who's waiting for the reprint is sort of out of luck there. But definitely a key card if you want to run into them zombies. Solemn Strike, eventually got a reprint and the UST pack as an ultimate rare. It looks pretty cool. I do miss the multi rares in the packs, I'm not gonna lie. But I can pick up the secret rare for about 30 bucks, $35 for the lowest price. Since the ultimate rare, in a sense, in my opinion, did drop the price. And if I remember correctly, the Solemn Strike is also going to be reprinted in the Megatons, because it is a part of the sets that is, the Megatons are going to incorporate. So that will be a nice little reprint for a lot of people who were not able to pick up them lovely Solemn Strikes and then watch Konami Limited, at least in TCG. That would be kind of funny. Dimensional Barrier! Going for about $60 for the lowest price. Very, very powerful card. And yeah, definitely, if you're trying to build a nice big deck, it's definitely a staple in pretty much any deck. Unlike the others, no reprint confirmed for it just yet. Of course, it just came out too long ago, so why would there be a reprint? There's actually one for, it's $15 shipping. I was about to say $50, but that's like big shipping. So yeah. Try to pick one for about $60, so it's, that's in my opinion a good deal for this card. Next, you have the Totally Awesome. I don't know why. I still don't know why Konami named the card Totally Awesome. It's very stupid. But you can pick one up for about 40 bucks. I say 40 because $39, plus tax and all this stuff. You're gonna have to dish about $40 for the card, but $39, $40 for Totally Awesome. Some prices are going to about $47, $45, but you don't really care about that. You want to see if you can get the card as cheap as you possibly can to either just play in the deck or possibly resell it for a little bit more of an expensive price. Then that grass looks greener. Again with the stupid names, Konami. $27, $24, $25 for that grass looks greener. So if you want to build a nice Lightsworn decks, or if you're trying to get your play set for them Twilight Sworn decks, or that 40-60 card Infernoid, Lightsworn, ever clusterfuck of a deck you want to build, it's really, really cheap compared to the other cards to be in those decks. So I definitely recommend picking them now before they go up in price, because the Twilight Sworn deck is definitely going to be a thing, and Lightsworn are definitely running amok with Minerva being released and the Battle of Legends set coming out on July 7th. So I feel this card is going to go up in price once that set comes out. So if you're wanting to pick them up now, and because I do feel like the card is going to go up in price. Speedroid Terratop, the bane of everybody's existence. You can get one for about $9 remember it's the lowest, about $9-10 for a Speedroid Terratop. That looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Like the star foils, they look pretty cool. Terratop is staple pretty much a lot of decks, especially the Zodiacs and Brigabus and anything that can make a rank 3 play. So definitely, you know. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna be price. I think it's gonna remain around the same price regardless. Maybe like the higher rarities will be about $11-12, but still pretty cheap card to come about. Pot of Desires going around $40 to $42 for the lowest price. Pretty not expensive card, I would say, you know, compared to other things like Dimensional Barrier, but it's a card that's very sought after. Pot of Desires is confirmed to get a reprint and the Mega Tins and that little special card pack that has like the little promo card packs. So once you get alongside your Dark Magician and Blue Eyes Dragon, you'll get, and the Mega Tins, you'll get a Pot of Desires. So I don't really remember when that set's coming out, but unless, again, like Crystal Wing, unless you really need this Pot of Desires or playset or whatever you're going to be playing for like a tournament you're going to, like a Regionals or YCS, and you can't borrow it from a friend, you know, I will only recommend buying it now, but I was just waiting until the reprint. It's not going to be that pretty secret rare. It's going to be ultra rare, but you really care. It's the exact same thing. So definitely recommend waiting until then to pick one up, because the prices are going to drop because of the fact that it is being recirculated into the market. Next up is Magician's Navigation. I completely butchered that up, which is my bad. For you Dark Magician players out there, it's going about $29 to $30, maybe $31. Lowest about $30 for Magician Navigation. So if you want to pick up them Dark Magicians, you know, you only really need about 2 of these, so in total $60 for just 2 of them in general. So it's definitely a nice pickup, and I'll definitely just nab it up now. I don't really see this getting a price drop anytime soon unless there's a reprint in the next coming future that we don't know about. Then we have the Dark Magical Circle. Again, for your Dark Magician players, we're really favoring the Yugi fans right now. Going about $35 for the lowest price for Magician Navigation. Maybe a little cheaper depending on what nationality you're getting them from. You know, the Japan, the Korean, the Japanese ones are a little bit more cheaper. Just because I guess they're Japanese and foreign. I don't really know why. It just insults some people, but oh well. So if you're looking up to pick up some more Dark Magician stuff, $35 for just one Dark Magical Circle. So it's a pretty penny for the deck. You know, it's a pretty penny one, so it's not going to be the cheapest deck in the world, but you know, there you go. Now we're on to some Zodiacs. Ever since that almighty semi-limit to the Ret Pierre, Barrage, if I remember correctly, dropped in price. The last time I saw this card, I think it was about $50-60. Now it's like $40 for the lowest price for Zodiac Barrage. Like, the deck really didn't even get touched that much. It really didn't get a big blow dealt to it. And it's Zodiac Barrage is going for $40. It's really kind of ridiculous to see how a balance can kind of affect a deck, at least in my personal opinion. But definitely still a recommendation. Definitely a staple any type of Zodiac deck, or if you're using a Zodiac engine, to kind of help get your boards out. Next we have the Zodiac Broad Bull. Lowest price about $14.48. We're going to say $14.50. We'll round that to $14.50 for the lowest price. Because who puts $14.40 and $14.49? It's $14.50. So if you want to get that Broad Bull, it's going to cost you $14.54 for, you know, for just the lowest. And it's roughly around the same, $14.50 for everything. You see a couple of $15 here, but overall it's about $14, lower $14 for a Broad Bull. Then we have the Zodiac Trident, which is going for $13.90. You know, what's with the 9? It's $14. You know. It's just like the convenience stores and Walmart, like $14.99. Like, just say $15 and get over with. You know, round that up. So about $14 is going to be for the Zodiac Trident. So if you want to pick up one of those for your Zodiac deck, go right ahead. It's very cheap. Recommend picking it up, you know, possibly now, because while it's cheap that way, if Zodiacs get destroyed the next list, because you don't know what TG's thinking of, they shouldn't spend a whole lot of money on the card itself. And it definitely dropped price at the last time, you know, the stock market was around. So definitely a lot cheaper. Zodiac's a lot cheaper to build now than they were. Next up, the almighty Imperial Owner, ever since it's released back into the game, out of prison, he got his get out of jail free card with his errata. Really not expensive at all. $6, $3, $4. It's really not expensive at all, since it has quite a bit of circulation, and everybody by now should have at least one Imperial Order to use in their deck if they still wish to. But if you don't, you know, you won't be spending an arm and a leg, you know, max about $7 really for an Imperial Order. Now we're with the Invokes, the Invocation. Lowest price, $32 for an Invocation. I've seen the max go up to $60 because I was looking around the highest price first, and it was like 60 bucks for like a maxed out, not maxed out price. I'm sorry for the burping, but I did just eat, and not so long ago. Ugh. And it's like the gas, man, the gas can get you. So yeah, so that's the lowest, going to be about $36. So folks, not the cheapest deck in the world. Next up, we have the Invoked Mechaba. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Lowest price, like $18, $20, $21, or roughly about $21 for the lowest price of an Invoked Mechaba. If you're looking to play them Invoked variant decks or just Invoked in general, you know, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, unlike the Invocation will, pretty much. Let's head up with some True Dracos. The True King Vanisher. I'm not going to try and pronounce the rest of this stuff because I'll end up butchering it. The last time I tried to pronounce something, somebody was like, hey, you don't know how to pronounce this stuff. How could you? You're supposed to know this stuff. I don't care. True King Vanisher. Lowest price, like $15.50, $17, $17, $18. So not super expensive. You know, pretty reasonable, in my opinion, to pick up for your True King decks. Then we have the True King Barastos the Fathomer. I try to pronounce that because it's a little more easier. Lowest price about $6, really. $6, $7 for one is not really super expensive. So, very cheap card to pick up for your True King deck, or just any deck that uses water monsters. How you could probably use the mermaids and pretty much get their effects off, which is kind of funny. Next up, we have the True King the Disaster. Lowest price, $3.70. Pretty much $4, $5 for a Disaster. I would highly recommend picking this up now because this is a really fantastic card and the new Dinosaur Structure deck they'll be releasing this year. And I feel this card might go up in price a little bit when that deck comes out, because it allows you to get your dinosaur effects off and allows you to swarm the field and get rid of and pretty much hurt your opponent's extra deck really badly. So pick them up now while they are cheap. I'm not predicting to go up like 20 or 30 bucks, but you know, they might go up in price, and I'd rather spend $3 on the card than spend 10 or, you know, more money. Next up, Sage with Eyes of Blue. Lowest price is about $30, $27. See $27.49. Just say $27.50. I don't know what the point. Hey, I never understood that. $27.49, but $30.95 roughly. Actually, not $30.95. Say $31. It'd be a lot easier in my opinion. So roughly about $31 for a Sage of Eyes of Blue for you lovely Blue Eyes players who want to follow in Ryu's footsteps and become the best Blue Eyes player you can possibly be. Then we have Daigusto Emerald, probably one of my favorite seasons of all times. You can pick one up for about $26, $28, depending on your rarity. The gold rare, you can see about $20 for the gold rare, which is what you can see in the market. Heck, even the blah, I can't pronounce words. The foil, the shadow foil, the dual terminal is about $30. So if you're looking for a Daigusto Emerald, which is a very good card in a lot of decks, you know, it's gonna cost you around $30 for it, regardless. Next up, Card Demise. Probably my favorite card to use, and Senju. Card Demise. For about $30 for the lowest price of it. So pick them up now, because why not? It's a fun card to have, and if you're a collector, it doesn't have any pretty awesome anime card that got used. If only it worked like it was in the show. That would be awesome, and my phone just went off. Place your, let's see, take guesses on if you, and they came through. Take guesses and bets on where that's from. Now, I want to see how many people actually know. It shouldn't be too hard. Denko Seka! I haven't seen this card in forever. The last time I've seen this was what was Necros? I want to say the last time I've seen this card. $22, $23. That's fuck, $23, $24. It's about $25 for Denko Seka. So if this is what you're looking for, Deco Psy got 25 bucks is what you have to pay out. Cosmic Cyclone. Why am I saying the Japanese still? Whatever. 18, 19, 20 bucks for a Cosmic Cyclone. So it's a really good card. Pay 1,000 point spinners. Like Spawn Trap Card's always really nice. So if you're looking for Cosmic Cyclone, you're like lowest about 17 bucks, roughly around 20 bucks for a Cosmic Cyclone. Maxi! Man, this thing has fallen. $4 for a Maxi. Why the fuck? Why not? Because it's also being reprinted in the Machine Reactor Structure deck, which is really cool. If you're looking to pick up that Maxi to play that one Maxi in your deck, you can pick it up for $4. Not bad. Dimension Wall. Lowest price, $4, $5, $3, $6, $10. Really not an expensive card. It's a pretty interesting little card, I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot personally. And the final card is Skullmeister. Am I the only one who every time I hear Skullmeister or just read the name Skullmeister, I think of Soul Eater? I hope I'm not the only one. Skullmeister going for about $12 for the lowest price right here. Actually, it's like $2.67 for shipping, so let's say $15 for a Skullmeister. I remember this card was like 30, 40 bucks. It was like one of the best sided cards ever. Don't remember which form it was, but I remember it was like a very expensive card at one point in time. So yeah, so you're looking for a Skullmeister for your side deck, you know, $15. Really not that hard. 17, 18, 19. You know, we have one for $30 right here, $35 right there. But yeah, it's not super expensive if you're going for a little lower, not really lower rarity, but a lower price. Well, that's all we got for our stock market today. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. If there's any cards you want to see on the stock market, feel free to put them in the comment section below. And, you know, we'll be sure to put them in the next stock market. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I didn't butcher it too badly. I'm sure I'm going to get some hate in the comments regardless. See you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys tomorrow during the Strum.